Hi friends, how are you today? We miss you. We're still not in school, but some of your friends are still up here in preschool. We want to do Jesus time today. Our Jesus time story is about a king and some new things. Are you ready? I'm going to do a couple stories. The first one's called A Good Heart. You can find this in your Bible at home. So if you want to do it with me right now, or if you want to look again later, you sure can do that. A Good Heart. Saul was a good king for about 20 years. Then he began to disobey God. God was very sorry he made Saul the king. Samuel was sad too. God sent Samuel to a man named Jesse to find a new king. When Samuel met Jesse, he said, "I would like to meet your sons." When Samuel saw them, he thought, "These are strong-looking men." God said, "I do not look at the outside of a person. I look at the inside of a person. I look at the heart." Samuel asked Jesse, "Do you have another son?" Jesse said, "Yes, his name is David. He's out in the field with the sheep." Samuel asked to see him. You see Samuel? You see David there? He's taking care of the sheep. As soon as David arrived, God told Samuel, "He is the one I want to be the new king." Samuel anointed David. He poured oil on David's head, and David was filled with God's power. So David, our friend right here, he's going to be the new king. Our next story is called David and Goliath. The Philistines were enemies of God. Their army came to fight King Saul's army. A giant soldier named Goliath yelled, "Bring out your best soldier to fight against me." Who do you think that might be? "If your strongest soldier defeats me, we will be your slaves," he boomed. "If I defeat him, you will be our slaves." King Saul's soldiers were afraid. They did not want to fight the giant. Meanwhile, young David was taking food to his brothers. They were soldiers in King Saul's army. When David reached the camp, he saw Goliath. David heard the giant's challenge. "I'm not afraid to fight the giant," said David. King Saul called for David and told him, "You cannot fight the giant. You're too young." David replied, "God will be with me." King Saul gave his armor to David, but it was big and heavy. David wasn't used to wearing armor. David went to a nearby stream and picked up 5 stones. Can you count to 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he put them in his hand. He stood right before Goliath. The giant laughed at him. But David didn't care. He said, "I come before you in the name of the Lord, who rules over all." And David put a stone in his sling and ran toward the giant. Then he let the stone fly. There it goes. It hit Goliath's forehead, and he fell to the ground. The Philistines saw that their hero was dead, and they ran away. Our next story is called Best Friends. King Saul, he became very grumpy. Show me a grumpy face. His servants asked David to play his harp for the king. The music cheered him up, so the king invited David to live in the palace. David became friends with King Saul's son, Prince Jonathan, and Jonathan's sister, Michal. David won many battles for the king. The people said David was a better fighter than the king. This made the king Saul very angry and jealous again. Everyone likes David more than me, he thought. King Saul became so angry that he threw a spear at David. But David escaped. Then one day, Prince Jonathan warned David, "You must run far away." They promised to always be best friends. Now we're going to sing a song because David, he was strong. But how was he strong? Because God made him strong. So Pastor Keith's going to come over here and we're going to sing, "My God is So Great."
Thank you, Mrs. Piotter. It is a joy for me to be able to be a part of your special Jesus time here today and to sing the song, "My God is So Great." Mrs. Piotter is going to do the hand motions right next to me, right? Here we go. My God is so great, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. My God is so great, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. The mountains are His, the rivers are His, the stars are His handiwork too. My God is so great, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. Very good, boys and girls. There's nothing God can't do, and He loves you no matter what, just like with David. Whether you are big or small, or no matter how old you are, your hair color, your skin color, God has a special plan for you, and He looks at your heart. And when Jesus is in your heart, it's a wonderful day.
All right, let's end with prayer. Can you fold your hands and say it after me? Dear God, thank you for a great day, for time at home with my family, to learn and play. Please be in my heart and help me share you with others. Please keep all my friends and my teachers safe and bring us back together again soon. We love you, Jesus. Amen.